This is another edition of Wordy Screencasts. Gonna get you ready for the PARCC, which is known as PARC, yo. Anyway, but you're not taking a PARC. You're creating a PARC-like assessment today for your independent reading book. And you're gonna think like a test creator. Why do you think you should do that? If you can think like the person who makes the test, you know how that person thinks, and you can take the test better. So anyway, go over PARC-style questions, types, higher order questioning. And later today, you're going to develop a quiz for one passage from your independent reading selection, which we may give to another classmate. We'll see how that goes. All right, PARC. There are a multitude of different types of multiple choice questions. They all usually have a Part A and a Part B. Part B is just what evidence best supports your answer to Part A. Here are the types of questions that you'll generally see. Word usage, meaning, well, we'll go over examples in a minute. What's the purpose of a certain sentence, paragraph? Inferences, might ask you character traits. What's the central idea of an article? What's the theme? What's the writer's purpose? Just kind of read into the text to figure that out. Context clues, article organization and development, and summaries. You're going to get a handout, and I'll kind of show you that. Actually, we'll do that now, which you can kind of go through and see. All right, word usage. Here's an example. How does the word festive affect the meaning of the paragraph? Sarcasm, is it imagery? Is it given a description? All right, and then what evidence supports that? Sentence, paragraph purpose. Again, you can go back and look at these. Why does the author describe the boy who was afraid? What was the purpose of that paragraph? Come up with some answers. What two phrases support that? Inferences. What did the fox need most? Cite. How would you best characterize Joey from Friends? What is the writer's purpose? You have to make an inference. And then there would be some evidence. Summaries. Which two sentences belong in the summary? You're going to give some choices. Context clues. What is the meaning of the word as it's used? The organization. How does the author mainly present information? Is it cause and effect? Is it sequence? Is it problem solution? Are they comparing and contrasting events? So you can kind of go back through this and look at samples of questions. You're going to need to come up with two different types of questions. You can do one context clues, one inference, one summary, one inference. It's up to you. I do not want two context clues questions. You need to come up with one type of each, a Part A and a Part B. You have these samples, need help. Obviously, I'll be around. The other thing you're going to need to do is come up with one open-ended question. So that requires deep thinking and analysis. So here's some keywords that you could start, sentence starters, question starters, we'll actually call it. Explain, analyze, infer, speculate, predict. So require specific textual evidence to support the response. Here are some examples, which you can come back to this video, or I'll keep up on the board as we work today. Analyze the word choice in this passage and explain the mood that's created. Cite specific evidence to support your response. Explain how readers could best characterize Joey. Cite specific evidence to support your response. Questions like this. Predict what will happen next in the story. Cite evidence to support your response. All right, so two multiple choice sets. So Part A, Part B. Number two, Part A, Part B. And one open-ended. You'll create those. You'll create an answer key. And that's really all there will be to it. Wordy out.